Hello and welcome. In today's video, we will talk about the basics of chess. Without further ado, let's play it. A chessboard has 64 squares total, 32 light squares and 32 dark squares. On the board, you'll have the light team and the dark team. Both teams carry 16 pieces for a total of 32 pieces on the chessboard. Both teams will have 8 pawns on the front row and the major pieces on the back row. The major pieces starts with the 2 rooks, 2 horses, knights, 2 bishops, the queen, and the king. The light team always starts first. A pawn can only move forward. The initial move of a pawn can be 1 or 2 squares. Afterwards, a pawn can only move 1 square at a time. The only time a pawn will move differently is when the opposite team's pawn does its initial move and jumps 2 squares next to a pawn. The player can choose to take the opponent's pawn and move 1 square sideways. A pawn has the potential to become whichever major piece except for a king once it reaches the opponent's back row. A rook can move vertically or horizontally as far as it wants. It can move forward or backward. A knight can only move forward or backward in an L shape, the most OP way to move in my opinion. Imagine getting an L from that pony. The bishop only moves forward or backward diagonally as far as it wants. The one unique thing about a bishop is the square it is on. A light square bishop will only move in the light squares. A dark square bishop only moves in the dark squares. The queen can move any direction on the board except the L shape. It can move forward, backward, diagonally, vertically, and horizontally as far as it wants. The queen is the most overpowering piece on the board. The king can move similarly to the queen with the limitation of 1 square at a time. It is the most important piece on the board because if it gets captured, the game is over. The one special thing about a king is that it can castle with a rook, only if both didn't move during the game. It must be their first move in order to be able to castle. Castling is when the king and rook switch sides. This short gameplay will demonstrate how the pieces move. I hope this short video was helpful in learning the basics of chess. The game is very fun, especially when you play against others. It is a game that helps develop your thought process and understanding. Chess can help you develop a better critical thinking mindset, cause and effect, strategizing, planning, and better anticipation. It also makes you look like a genius. Do me a favor, drop a like and comment what you thought about the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one, mate.